You'll be very familiar by now that it's the best of 11, and the previous 6 matches all won by a scoreline of 6 frames to 2.
A terrific encounter.
These two are well used to playing each other in big events for Trump. But it's Ding with the opening road. Ding claimed this title. And in more recent years, it's fair to say that Ding's form has fluctuated. When he's been good, he's been excellent.
9.
Oh, if the first 2 shots of this break are anything to go. I must confess, it looks a wee bit
16.
right of centre, to say the least, the pink, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Like
About
anywhere
half
near
a
the
ball's
line.
width.
Yeah, that was well struck.
And as mentioned, the UK Championship, where of
19.
course he tends to save his best 4 times winner at that event.
$25.
This mid-range red.
31.
Yes. Well played. Yeah, unlucky.
Foul.
That looks
Junhui,
ambitious.
56. Judd, 4.
Year list. And in terms of the official ranking list,
Six.
reclaimed it in 2023 at the expense of Mark Williams.
$13. Judd, 17. One.
That's a good pot. Yeah, didn't get overly ambitious with it for good reason.
Junhui,
That's the kind of miss that plagues him these days, isn't it? One of those.
One.
Vintage player. Lots of good things could happen.
Foul.
Oh, but that.
Judd, 1.
Look at it, i.e. this. You would expect Judd to get the escape. So I just... Yeah, that's where Ding's got to double down. And now he might have just put himself...
Few eyebrows, given how much cue power he has. But that's now been abandoned, that particular cue. Chance we'd be well into the second frame by now.
Foul.
There it is. And now he's in a world of trouble. A world. Now, the point is that logic will tell you, you play at one of the two open reds, you might hit one, put it safe. The point is...
Foul. And a miss. No. Jet round 4.
Typically tense start. We saw that last night.
Junhui 1. Foul.
Trump slipped past the edge of the red. Full this first frame.
1. Junhui 1.
Sadly for Ding, he didn't land on a colour, so...
Judd will be looking to try and get the cue ball behind the yellow. Or the baulk colour, then really well played shot. Be going twice across with the cue ball. Trusting to luck this time, he has left it.
Flying uncomfortably close to that centre point. It's not been a pretty frame, but it might be pretty significant. Winning off.
7.
And although Trump left him a red, he has the frame at his mercy.
10. $14. 19.
30 minutes and counting. Quite a battle to start our latest first. Delighted to have outlasted Ding in the opening frame, which lasted nearly 31 minutes. And the winner of this to play
Foul. And a miss.
Playing it to the other one, but same thing applies. Not this time.
highest ever professional break before Christmas. I think you said, Alan, that it's only happened to you maybe, what, twice, 3 times?
Could have been a 150 plus. Good pot. Good cue ball too.
Three.
Yeah, deserved that. Done. It's like he then really gets to work. Even more so than when he's in close. There you go there.
it's a wonderful pot. Yeah.
Terrific way of playing it as well. Get the cue ball out of danger.
Yeah. $14. $21. $27.
And the difference so far in the match is that Trump is non-negotiating his socks off to put Ding in as much trouble as he possibly can every second.
34.
Terrific opening red from Trump to create this chance that didn't look to be there. Skills unrivaled, really, that allied to
41.
his prolific break building, play skills, his tactics. He's the full package Trump these days. That's why he's been the most to put that right in 2026.
48.
This would be a great place to start. Frame ball.
55.
And Ding going into this match. There were chances in the first frame.
60. $70.
And although he's not centuries, of course he made 100 last season, to have done it twice.
77.
But he looks very sharp.
$82. $91. $94.
Ding Junhui tried to leave things safe. Brilliant
98.
opening red at an acute angle into the right centre pocket. Masters ton. Judd Trump is looking ominously good. Looking to gain a bit of traction here. He'll be looking back on that first frame as a missed opportunity. A couple of arguably suspect safety shots. 36th of his season. Mark Selby leads the way with 41, but of course Selby among the pre-match favourites.
Pack has got a nice target. Yeah, no bother. He obviously feels that he's got nothing else on offer.
Table, the first chance could well be a frame-winning one. Although in 2023, so he's proved that he can beat Trump when the stakes are high.
Because if you don't, that's what's
in the pot success. And Trump creating this chance fresh from a century.
8. $14. 18. 21.
now that he's in stroke as well, you can sense that Judd is like perfect pace.
25.
Flick these shots in, and the cue ball easily making the journey. Not quite, so
33.
watch the cue ball. Yeah, he did. He put a little bit on it. Brilliantly played.
41.
.30 ranking titles in all for Trump. 22 of those coming.
49.
And when he beat here in 2019, that was the catalyst for a glorious year. Not only lifting the world titles as world champ.
57.
Launched by another excellent pot to a centre pocket. This time the opposite one, the left one. He punished for his mistakes. He's normally terrific at plants. That one didn't get close, but barring 3 snaps. That would certainly have killed it off. Usefully placed right behind the black.
1. Nine.
Can he turn this frame his way? It's a long shot.
Junhui, 22.
Well, he's got a... The frame, in truth, looked now, and Judd Trump is bossing this match in all departments. Another excellent break launched by another great opening to get the cue ball safe.
Judd Trump, 5.
And the few points that Ding was able to amass at the end of that frame in time. So now Trump looking for 4-zip at the interval.
Yeah, and I hope that Ding... No, just not with it. And he's presented Trump with another gift, it looks like. Not this time.
Danger. And it's going to happen again this afternoon, the way things are going. So there'll be plenty of support for Ding in this frame. Hit them well enough, didn't land on one. And since then, it's been all Trump that he makes a frame-winning break, and then the complexion of the afternoon is very different.
Yeah, but there's that thing you... So let's hope he feels good about the chance that's presented itself now, because it is a...
13.
Of this tournament. Of course, we had one last year from Sean Murphy. We nearly had two from Murphy. Butson, and then made the perfect break against Mark Allen in the semis.
29.
That's the other side of it.
37.
That he has to be better. An opponent.
Switch the phones off, please. $51.
Won this a difficult occasion for him. In fact, he had to be persuaded by Sullivan to finish the match at one stage. He was getting barracked by... He has handled the enormous scrutiny, the fact that he is such a trailblazer in China. As we see a replay of a rare error from Trump.
67.
Could have been left with an easier one after Ding. But his contribution to the game and the growth of the game, very difficult to measure. Interval. Some of the same old stuff in close from Ding.
$77. $85.
Gifted the chance after he made the initial mistake, but at least he's shown a bit of grit and
No 32nd Masters century for the former champion, but Ding makes no... to give himself a chance to get back into it. For the first to 6 to play Mark Allen for a place in the semi-finals. More of the same from Trump. Another thunderbolt from long range.
1.
Of course, Alan, it wasn't just his cue he was experimenting with at the start of this season. He changed Ferrell. What a talent.
Yeah, he's more a timer
7.
of the ball, isn't he? And he's been uncomfortable 4 or 5 months with his equipment, but he certainly looks to have got that under control now.
15.
Even allowing for that 90 first couple of frames tactically.
Thirty-one.
Spots, no problem. You can also bet
39.
that, albeit getting to those finals at the Champion, his brother would have been saying, right, okay, pal, we need to get back to work because it's not good enough. As he always does.
47. Judd Trump, 54.
Be knocking it in, no problem. Ah, good pot, good shot. Now then, can he punish? Frame last night with John Higgins, Barry Hawkins was quite similar, wasn't it? John was presenting.
Hawkins was going nicely, missed a routine black.
9.
Higgins stepped in as he's done throughout his career. But this would be a real confidence booster, not just to win this frame, to make it back-to-back frames, but to win it from
17. $25.
Was the safety by Judd
32.
catching bolt colour. But that was a really loose positional shot that Dings just...
33.
just struggling with his cue ball.
39. $47.
Yeah, it's not easy to get at half ball.
terrific shot.
Junhui, 53.
So it's all about the pot. Naturally going to be on the green, well played.
9. 14.
It was looking likely that Trump was going to extend his lead. He was on a nice break there. And he's well and truly back in business. That was excellent from Junhui. Looking for his 5th consecutive win over Ding. Won the
escape. Very good.
Parity now as regards pot success. Trump was well in front at one stage.
In behind Brown with a cue ball. Well, got to get it because he's bound to leave one playing it at that pace. Play a good safety shot. But
1.
Trump, in the main this afternoon, has always felt that one step ahead in those.
7. 13. 19.
Yeah, he played the half ball brush cannon.
Oh goodness, having won a reprieve with the in-off from Trump. And in
1. 7.
to stay in the contest. That's a really good recovery from Trump, and that's one of his great acts.
That's a brilliant.
17. 23.
Looking for all money. Like going to and from.
And the frustration
29.
for Ding, allowing his opponent straight back in after the error.
35.
Quick look at the score. We'd like another red, of course, to make
42.
roll.
48. 49. 55. 56.
And 16 for 2-0. He pops it anyway.
62.
Yeah, and I think this is the best Trump has looked since the World Championship. When sort of vibes of that, I think he's been absolutely brilliant, and he's back to something like his best. Just the way that he's back in every department.
73.
He's knocked in a couple of crackers today.
77.
And for us not to walk away with the trophy last year. He might be starting early this year, the way he's playing. With every shot in the book and quite a few.
Good effort.
Yes, I recall Trump saying it's Higgins against Zhao first up from 1 on Thursday. And then Friday, it'll be Wu Yize against Zhao Guodong, the two debut. That's the last thing.
1.
To a degree, potting this.
7.
That'll do nicely. And he actually has an angle of a little gap of the two reds. That's okay. No.
12.
And it actually helps the cue ball and opens reds up as well.
19.
Back in business. blue and open up other reds. Yeah.
25.
During a break. Never been afraid of putting some mileage on the cue ball in order to keep it going.
$31.
Another very good pot, but inevitably when you haven't...
Good positional shot. And that should be it.
39.
Excellent. To keep the... Even that little shot there, he didn't top it through. He had to sort of play a little.
44.
Took on a tricky cut
49.
to the right corner in this frame. Missed it and went in off to leave Trump this chance. But now he's got the reds open beautifully.
$55.
Quintessential Trump, really, on a number of occasions.
61.
And this now has a huge task on his hands. Trump is
69.
playing quite brilliantly.
$75. 70. $83.
Now, but it was far from in the early stages. Has conjured another
90.
superb contribution.
92. 95. 99.
For century number 30.
104.
It really is far from straightforward. He made it look so. I think we've been here before. 3 up with 1 away from the last 8 and a meeting with Mark Allen tomorrow night.
Foul. Enemies. Judd, Trump 4.
A very high percentage of shots like that, those thin clips from Bork. Judd Trump on this occasion unsuccessful, but incomplete.
Within 3, that is.
Yeah, it looked bang set for the corner. Unpleasant snooker.
Judd trump 1. Foul. Miss.
There's the answer, and he's landed right behind the black as well.
Accuracy that he's playing with.
Night against Hawkins.
9.
But he got it all going on today.
17.
I think he's back to something like his absolute best as Trump. Been amazing how well he's played.
Yes, and that's not even live pot success, so it's actually better in real terms, in terms of a real match of things. But that seems to have inspired Trump to find an extra
21.
gear.
$29.
If he wins, I don't
36.
think he'll be overly gushing about his own performance, because he likes to be along the lines of, yeah, it was okay, played all right, but he'll know in his heart of hearts that he's played brilliantly.
$44. $51. $59.
State. It's happened again. The 7th to be won by a decisive 6 frames to 2.
67.
Extraordinary, really. Very much living up to his status as the world #1 player. Title or no in 2020. And those centre pockets. $116 in frame. He had to negotiate a number of missable pots.
81.
And when Ding frames, Trump responded superbly.
8. 89.
With a flourish. Another masterclass from the 2 times champion.
109.
A hat-trick of centuries for the world #1 Judd Trump, and he stays on course.